da Tailândia. Número 5, Nippon. 6, Supawich. 7, Baptitaki. 9, Konakta. 11, Vurat. 12, Kudapang. 13, Ponto Satori. 14, Abotep. 15, Comet. Vamos agora para a apresentação da equipe da África do Sul. Petros. 5, 6, Browns. 7, Ezei. 8, Uzanda. 9, CBC. 10, Lutzelo. 11, Nokoma. 12, Biela. 13, Tengo. 15, Xando. E o coach é Gabi. Neste momento, vamos para a apresentação da equipe de arbitragem. Primeiro árbitro, Dimitri. Segundo, Linas. Terceiro, Christian. E comendador, Axel. Neste momento, pedimos que todos e todas se coloquem em posição de respeito para a execução do hino nacional da Tailândia. Neste momento, todas e todas continuarem em posição de respeito para a execução do hino nacional da África do Sul.
Good morning and welcome to Sao Paulo, Brazil, as we bring you the 2025 IWBF U23 World Championship matchup between South Africa and Thailand. This encounter this morning, effectively a final for these two countries, trying to progress into the classification games of 9 and 10, or the losers will move into the 11 and 12 crossovers. Both teams without a victory in the tournament, so all to play for here in Sao Paulo. And South Africa will pick up the first possession. Danger man for Thailand is their number 14, Kong Pakao, and South Africa's number 11, Ntando Nokama. Kong Pakao in possession. Kong Pakao looking for space. He finds it at the free throw line, but unable to convert for Thailand. Nokama plays it back to Uzili Mcholwa, and Mcholwa will put up the shot. It, rebounds off the ring, goes straight out of play. Kong Pakao averaging 13 points a game, which is not a bad effort in this tournament. And for South Africa, Ntando Nokama with 12.5 points per game. Foul is called on the South African number 7, Izili Mcholwa. Our match officials for today, Dimitri Zilas, and he's assisted by Linus Radkas as well as Christian Colombati. Kong Pakao looking to get the first points of the game and converts for Thailand. South Africa will look to shut out the threat of Kong Pakao. Petrus Malifi puts up the one-hander shot. It lands for the South African number 4, and he was fouled in the process there by Thailand's Sopoet. Malefe to try and convert a 3-point play. Unable to do so. Rebound will be picked up by Kong Pakao. And he will find a pass into the zone there to Thailand's number 12, Putpan, but Putpan unable to make a count for South Africa, and foul's going to go against Thailand's number 7, Seisawan. So all level here in Sao Paulo. We are at the Paralympic training facility in Sao Paulo, and South Africa to inbound from the left-hand side of their court. Nokama will put up the shot. Doesn't drop for Ntando Nokama, and Thailand will bring it away with their number 11, Varatuk Charo. And Kong Pakao should convert for Thailand. Nokama. Just losing possession there, but rebound will be picked up eventually by Kanya Zundu, and Zundu levels the score once more. 7:22 to play in this first period. Bit of a nervous start from both sides. Both looking for their first win of this tournament. Bongamenzi Bayela will bring it up the middle of the court for South Africa. Nokama looking to get into the paint, he does, and he will take South Africa into the lead. Pupan will find Kong Pakao, and once again Kong Pakao converts for Thailand. Tando Nokama will put up the shot. Rebound's going to be collected by Menzi Bayela, and he's fouled by Thailand's number 11, Varatuk Charo. So Bayela to the line for South Africa. Bayela unable to make the most of those free throw opportunities, and 6 minutes 5 to play here in this first period. Scores level, 6 apiece. Pupan will put up the shot and converts for Thailand. So Thailand with the 2-point advantage, 5:46 to play in the first period. And Bayela will pick up the foul from Kong Pakao. South Africa to inbound from the baseline. Shot will go up from Malefe, and Nokama will tidy up for the South Africans. Pupan in possession for Thailand, waiting to get the ball played across to Kong Pakao, and Kong Pakao puts the shot up, but short on that occasion. Zile Mchowa to Nokama, and Nokama off on that attempt. Kong Pakao will pick it up and hand it to Pupan. Opening up for Thailand, and the number 7, Sai Suwan, unable to convert. Malefe will bring it up for South Africa. 4:36 to play in the first period. Petros Malefe in possession. He'll put up the shot. Doesn't land, and rebound collected by Varatuk Charo. And once again, Kong Pakao manages to find some space in the paint and converts Thailand with the 2-point advantage. 4 minutes 12 to play. South Africa will call the timeout. Kanyazundu in position for South Africa. Gives it back to Izile Mchowa. Petros Malifi. Mchowa. Mchowa looking for Bayela. And last touch of a Thailand hand. So South Africa will have 12 seconds to try and get some points on the board. And Nokama will find some space in the paint, but unable to convert. Kong Pakao called for the travel violation. Malifi to Nokama. Nokama with the long-range shot, converts for South Africa, so scores level once more, 10 apiece, 3 minutes 40 to play in this first period. South Africa employing a high press, but Thailand managed to get the ball into the half. Huge fan. And in position now is Thailand's number 11, Charo, unable to make it count. Zundu looking for Bayela, and Bonga Menzi Bayela unable to finish on that occasion. And Thailand's number 7 there is Sai Shawan, unable to convert, but for Thailand, last touch off a South African hand. And Kong Pakao managing to get past the South African defence, done an initial good job of keeping them out. Fortunately for the South Africans, Kong Pakao's pass a little bit too wayward, and South Africa back with the possession. Kanya Zundu. Zundu's attempt won't land, but Nokama will pick up the rebound. Looking for some space. He'll put up the shot. Rebound's going to be collected by Pute Fan for Thailand, and he'll look to bring the men in white up. Space opening up for Thailand, and slight lapse in concentration there from Kong Pakao. He had an open lane to the basket and threw the possession away. Mchowa. Nokama's shot will not drop, but Bayela will pick up the rebound, and once again Bayela guilty of not finishing. Loose ball for South Africa, and Ntando Nokama will take South Africa into the lead. Timeout's going to be called by Thailand. So 1:46 to play here in the first. South Africa lead Thailand by 12 points, 2-10. Back to the action. Thailand in possession. South Africa trying to keep Thailand out, and foul's going to go against Izili Mchowa as Kong Pakao crashed into the lane, but in baseline possession for Thailand. 1:34 to play in the first period. Nothing in it so far. Kong Pakao will set himself up and using his height advantage gets the shot up, and Zundu will pick up the rebound as South Africa transition down to the other side of the court, and they will get the fortunate run of the ball, and Thando Nokoma converts. Long pass there from Thailand's Verituk Chara towards Kong Pakao, a little bit high for Thailand's number 14. So South Africa with 1 minute to play here in this first period. In possession, Lotswalo puts up the shot. Short, doesn't trouble the ring at all, and away comes Thailand with Verituk Chara, correction, Fute Fan. Kong Pakao, and in possession now is Charo, and he takes Thailand up to the 12-point mark. Final 34 seconds of the first period. Thando Nokoma unable to convert. Rebound picked up by Fute Fan. And he will transition down the other side of the court. And Verituk Chara should bring Thailand level. So at the end of the first period, scores all level. Thailand 14, South Africa 14. Second period action about to get underway. Thailand will pick up the possession. Verituk Chara will inbound. Fute Fan for Thailand. Chara looking to set up Kong Pakao, and Kong Pakao deadly from that position, using his height advantage. So Thailand 16, South Africa 14. Paulo puts up the shot, and once again, not troubling the ring, but rebound collected there by Ntando Nokoma. His attempt is collected by Kong Pakao. And once again, finding himself in his preferred shooting position, but unable to convert on that attempt. Swallow unable to hold on to the ball and will commit the foul. Charo were looking for Kong Pakao. And Cute Fan has the ball stripped away by Ntando Nokoma. Lukanya Dingo will find Ntando Nokoma, and he brings South Africa back to a level with Thailand. 16 apiece. 8:40 to play in this first half. Cute Fan closely watched by Zundu. South Africa trying to keep Kong Pakao out. Shot clock is at 7, and they eventually do find Kong Pakao, and he will get the shot up, doesn't land, and 24-second violation sounds. South Africa will pick up the possession. Kanya Zundu for South Africa. And Zundu puts up the shot. Kong Pakao will pick up the rebound, and he will look to drive up the court. South African defense not doing a good job of it at this attempt, and Ntando Nokoma gladly accepts the rebound. And he will set himself up for the shot. Ball doesn't land, and Kong Pakao once again will pick up the rebound. Here goes Cute Fan for Thailand. Offensive foul is going to be called against the Thailand team. Foul is on Thailand's number 6, Rai Bang. Nokoma. And Nokoma takes South Africa up to 18 points. Loose pass from Thailand, and Nokoma will steal the ball away and breaks into the zone, takes South Africa up to their biggest lead of the game. 4 points in it. 7 minutes, just under 7 to play here in this first half, and South Africa putting Thailand under a little bit of pressure with the full court defensive efforts, and managing to stop Kong Pakao, who crashes into the chair of Khotso Letswalo. Defensive foul goes against Thailand's number 14, and he'll pick up his second foul. Timeout called by Thailand coach Mohamed Dastar. Cholwa will get us back underway here. 6:39 in this first half. Nokama will put up the 3, short on that occasion. Huge fan in possession now for Thailand, and another offensive foul goes against Thailand. Chattapong Phut Fan is called for the offensive foul on that occasion. Cholwa for South Africa, looking to put some more points on the board. Kong Pakao will pick up the rebound, and he finds the long pass to Thailand's number 7, Se Suan. Cholwa across to Dengu. Dengu puts up the shot, doesn't fall for South Africa. Thailand making a hash of the rebound, hits the wheel of Veritek Charo, and South Africa regain possession. Zundu will put up the shot, doesn't land, and rebound is collected on that occasion by Veritek Charo, and he drives up the court for Thailand, looking for some space. Opens up nicely, he's just unable to convert. Rai Breng spending a bit of time on the floor there. It's the BC now for South Africa. Plays it back to South Africa's point guard, Cholwa. Cholwa will put up the shot and takes South Africa up to 22. Just over 5 minutes to play here in the first half. Both sides trading points either side of the court at the moment. And Charo unable to take that opportunity. Ntando Nokama now will drive up the middle of the court for the men in green and gold. And offensive foul is going to go against Sabisi. So Thailand will have the possession. Veritek Charo in possession for Thailand. Will play it out to Phut Fan. And South Africa will have the last touch, so Thailand pick up the possession at the baseline. 4:32 to play in this first half. 4-point advantage for the South Africans at the moment. And space opens up nicely there for Thailand's number 12, Phut Fan. Nothing in it at the moment between these two teams, and Letsalo will not convert for South Africa. Opportunity now for Thailand to bring themselves level. Space is opening up for their number 7, and Letsalo called for the foul, and young Saisuan will go to the line for 2 free throws. Saiswan converts one of the two, so 1 point game as we move into the final 4 minutes of this first half. From Cholwa to Nokoma. Nokoma flat shot. Rebound though will be collected by Sabisi. Kongpaka for Thailand once again puts up the shot, and it will bounce in and out, so Thailand regain the lead. Letsalo needs to get the ball across the halfway line, which he manages to do so. And Kanya Zundu will get the put in for South Africa, so 1 point lead for the South Africans, 3:18 to play in this first half. South Africa making it difficult for Kongpakao, and Letsalo will find Nokoma, and Nokoma will convert. Timeout called, so 2:52 to play here in this first half. South Africa 26, Thailand 23. Cute fan looking for Charo. He finds some space, and all too easy for the Thailand number 11, but not taking his opportunity. So opportunity on the other end for South Africa with Nokoma, and Intanda Nokoma will take South Africa up to 28, 2:30 to play in this first half. Mchoba trying to make it difficult there for Thailand's Charo, and Charo is going to be called for the foul, so South Africa will regain the possession. Lukhanyo Dengu. And Zundu puts up the shot, doesn't land. Winning possession back though for South Africa, finds Lukhanyo Dengu, whose shot is weak on that occasion, and rebound will be picked up by Kong Pokao. Thailand battling to get the ball over the half, but 8-second violation will be called against Thailand. Letswalo for South Africa, plays it in quickly to Zundu. Zundu unable to convert under pressure there from Kong Pokao, who picks up the rebound for Thailand, and foul is going to be called against Letswalo. Barra took Chara to the line. South Africa in foul trouble, and Chara unable to convert the first one. Rebound picked up by Nokama. 1:29 to play in this first half. South Africa 28. Thailand 23. Nokama will put up the three and converts it for South Africa. So South Africa up to 31. Thailand will get over the halfway line, and that will be a foul on Kanya Zundu. So Barrett took Chara back to the line for two more free throws. Baratak Chara looking to make the most of the opportunities there. South Africa calling for the video review of that last foul, and ended up with it being upgraded to an unsportsmanlike foul. Not quite sure what the coach Gumbi was thinking on that occasion, and in the meantime Thailand with an opportunity to get some points on the board, but Baratak Chara unable to convert, but the rebound hitting the chair of Andile Brewer. So Thailand with another opportunity. 56 seconds left in this first half. And Baratak Chara finds Kong Pakao, and Kong Pakao is not going to miss from that area on the court. Nokama's attempt there short, goes straight out of bounds. So 30 seconds left of this first half. Thailand will inbound. Baratak Chara looking to get past Nokama. He does so, and will eventually get the shot up. The rebound though will be collected by Dengu, and Dengu will find Mchoa, but asking too much of Ezeli Mchoa. Loose pass there from Dengu, the South African number 13. Chara will inbound to Fute Fan. And Fute Fan will send it back to Chara. Loose ball is going to be picked up by South Africa. And Kanya Zundu unable to get the shot up just in time. So that'll be the end of the first half. South Africa lead Thailand by 31 points to 25.
Eu quero ouvir barulho da torcida! Agora sim! Ó, quando eu contar 3, vocês falam o nome da escola pra me escutar, mas 1, 2, 3, a escola é a... Então essa pra escola. Quem que tá filmando? Cadê? O professor que vai filmar que eu vou dedicar. Essa é Santa Maria, ok? Então essa daqui é dedicada para a Escola Santa Maria. Façam muito barulho! Na palma da mão, já! Eu digo Santa, você Maria, Santa, Santa. Eu digo Santa, você diz Maria, o quê? Santa, Santa. Vamos! tá botando voz, mais barulho ainda! Faça um barulho para todas as equipes! Faz barulho para a Tailândia e África! Vamos dar mão! Tchau, tchau!
Second half action about to get underway here in Sao Paulo. We're at the Paralympic Training Center, bringing you the 2025 IWBF U23 Men's World Championships and final group or Pool B action here for South Africa and Thailand. South Africa going into the break with the 6-point advantage, lead Thailand by 31-25. Kanya Zundu for South Africa puts up the shot. Rebound collected by Phut Fan for Thailand. South Africa pressing high. Nokoma trying to win the ball back for Thailand, and the long pass towards Kong Pakao doesn't land. South Africa couldn't convert through Nokoma. And away goes Phut Fan, finding some space. It opens up nicely for the Thailand number 12. He will play in Rai Barang. He's unable to convert, and South Africa will put up the shot with Andile Brewer, unable to make the most of that opportunity. Does the young 16-year-old for South Africa. Took Charo inbounds it to Phut Fan. He's gets the ball back, and quick hands there from Kong Pakao. Good work from Charo converting for Thailand. Zilium Troa unable to finish there for South Africa. Ball goes against Andile Brewer. Brewer doing good work there to put Phut Fan under pressure. Thailand though managed to get into South Africa's key, and Charo Varatuk converts for Thailand. So Thailand back within 2 points. South Africa yet to add to their first half tally. And Chawa will find Brewer. Brewer back to Mchowa. Chawa puts up the shot. And on the other side of the court, Thailand brings the score level. South Africa coach Supamanda Gumi will call for the timeout. Good work there from Sai Suwan. So early momentum for Thailand here in this second half. 7:42 to play in the third. South Africa in possession. Mchowa. Mchowa will put up another shot. Once again doesn't land, and South Africa just find themselves unstructured at the moment on the offensive side of the court. Fortunately on that occasion for the green and gold, Thailand turning the ball over, but a good passage of play here from Thailand in the early stages of this second half. Mchowa will find Nokama. Nokama fakes the shot, finds some space, will get himself into the paint, and Ntando Nokama takes his game tally up to 25. Cute fan, closely watched by Zundu. And Nokama will steal possession back for South Africa. Dengu unable to pick up the pass from Nokama, a little bit too strong from the South African number 11. Kong Pakao for Thailand finds Feud Fan with a lot of space, and Kong Pakao will break away from the attentions of the South African defense and convert to level the scores once again. Zili Mchowa to Kanya Zundu. Kanya Zundu's shot doesn't touch anything, finds the hands of Veritek Chara, and he is called for the travel violation, so South Africa will pick up the possession. Zundu converts for the South Africans. Kong Pakao finds Feud Fan, just managing to get over the halfway line. Baratek finding some space, and he will be fouled by Zundu. Kong Pakao finds Charo in the paint, and good work there from Baratek Charo. Kanya Zundu for South Africa. Mchowa. South Africa will find Zundu, and ball goes directly out of play. Loose ball picked up by South Africa. Zundu, another attempt, and this time tidies up for South Africa, puts him back into a 2-point lead. South Africa pressing Thailand. And Thailand turning the ball over, so better defensive work from the South Africans. Ntando Nokama will put up the three, short on that occasion, and Kong Pakao will pick it up for Thailand, and middle of the court there, Zili Mchowa unable to prevent the ball from finding Saisawan, and foul's going to be called against South Africa's number 15, Kanya Zundu, and that should take Charo to the line. Varatuk converts the first attempt, and the second to bring us back to a level score, 37 apiece, 4:18 to play in the third. Nchowa in possession, plays it to Nokama. Nokama will put up the shot and will land the shot for South Africa. And Tondo Nokama moves up to the 27-point mark for the game. Kongpakao for Thailand, looking for support from Varatak Charo, and Charo will find himself in the paint. Ball swatted away though by Nokama, and Letswalo will pick it up for the South Africans. Loose pass from Khotso Letswalo, and jump ball is the call. Thailand will pick up the possession with the alternating possession rule. Correction. Yeah, Thailand will have the possession. Timeout called by South Africa. 3:31 to play here in the third. South Africa with the 2-point advantage, 39-37. Kongpakao for Thailand, and he will set himself up, puts up the shot. Closely watched there by Latswala, and did enough to force the shot to miss the ring there, and Latswala unable to pick up the quick pass there from Nokama. Thailand looking to find a way over the halfway line, unable to do so. Nokama will pick up the loose ball, and he will set himself up for the shot, and takes South Africa up to 41. 2:54 to play here in the third. Kongpakao in possession for Thailand, gets it over the halfway line, and South Africa steal it back from Saisawan. Unsportsmanlike foul will be called against the Thailand number 6, Supawit Raibrang, and that will take Ntando Nokoma to the line. And Nokoma converts the second attempt, 1 from 2 on that occasion. 5-point advantage for South Africa as we move towards the final 2.5 minutes of this third period. Dengu will find Nchowa to Nokoma, and Nokoma converts for South Africa. So Ntando Nokoma moves up to the 29-point mark, and he'll pick up another steal. 30 points for Nokoma in this game. Quick pass into Zundu. Zundu will try and get the shot up, but takes too long. 3-second violation. Timeout's going to be called by Thailand. So with 2:13 to play here in the third, South Africa lead Thailand by 44-37. Thailand with Varatuk Charo in possession, looking to make something happen on their offensive side, and they'll do so with Kong Pakao. Foul's going to be called against Khotso Letswalo. That will be the end of the game for Khotso Letswalo, 5th foul. And South Africa in a collective foul trouble. So Kong Pakao will look to take Thailand up to 39 if he can convert both of these. Finishes on the first. Unable to convert the second attempt, but ends up with a 3-point play there. So 4-point deficit for Thailand to claw back here. Ntando Nokoma will find Kanya Zundu. And Zundu will find Andile Brewer. And he'll play it across to Mchowa. Mchowa with 7 on the shot clock will give it to Nokoma, and Nokoma will put up the shot. It doesn't drop. Rebound collected by Thailand, and Kong Pakao now will look to play in number 7 Saisuwan, who is unable to pick up the loose ball under pressure from Andile Brewer. Brewer will pick up the ball on the left-hand side of the South African court. Drives down the middle now. Chowa looking to put up the shot. He does. Another wayward attempt though by the South African number 7, and Ntando Nokoma tidies up. Thailand looking for a quick response. Unfortunately for them, Nokoma with good anticipation, and Nokama takes South Africa up to the 48-point mark. Thailand with Futran now, the Thailand number 12. Kong Pakao looking to break into the paint, unable to do so, and the ball will ricochet off the backboard. South Africa with the inbound. 2:34 to play. Sorry, 23.4 seconds to play here in the third period. And Dile Brewer in position for South Africa will pass it across to Mchowa. Zili Mchowa will put up the shot and continues to battle to convert, does the South African number 7. And Nokama with the long range 3 as the end of the third period sounds. South Africa 48, Thailand 40. And we will be back shortly with the final quarter. Final quarter about to get underway here in Sao Paulo at the Paralympic Training Center. South Africa lead Thailand by 48 points to 40. Andile Brewer will inbound for the South Africans. Izili Nchowa will play it to Nokama. Nokama's quick pass to Zundu. And South Africa out to their biggest lead of this game, 10 points. And lapse in concentration there from Thailand. Ball had already been inbounded, and young Saiswan just going straight out of bounds and paid the price as South Africa extend their lead to 12 points. Thailand in possession with Charo and now Kong Pakao. Fuot Fan will put up the shot. Foul's going to be called against Andile Brewer, so Thailand will go to the line. Fuot Fan. South Africa have done a better job of it in this second half with regards to keeping the danger man Kong Pakao out of the scoring opportunities. And Good work there from Vuurtvan, converting both those free throws. Kanya Zundu will bring it up for South Africa. South Africa looking to Zile Mcholwa, and on this occasion Mcholwa will convert. Kong Pakal for Thailand, trying to find Charo, and he manages to do so. Good work there by Thailand's number 11, closely watched by Brewer. And Charo will find Kong Pakal, and unable to convert there is the Thailand number 14. Ntando Nokama will collect his 9th rebound of the game, and will move down to the other side of the court where he will find Dengu, and Dengu takes South Africa up to 56. And Kong Pakal finds himself with a lot of time and space, and bread and butter for the Thailand number 14. Kanya Zundu. Mcholwa back to Zundu. Zundu to Dengu. Dengu unable to convert. And South Africa will pick up the possession at the halfway line. Zundu finds Nokama. Nokama fakes the shot and eventually does put it up. Kong Pakal though collects the rebound, and closely watched by one of these South Africans there, Brewer. Charo trying to find the pass towards Vuurtvan, fouled by Nokama. Timeout will be called by South African coach Gumbi. 7 minutes left of the game. South Africa 56, Thailand 44. Seven minutes to play in the game. Thailand with the possession will inbound to Kong Pakal, and Vuurtvan looking to play in the number 6 Rai Briang, and foul's going to go against Zile Mcholwa, and that will take the Thailand number 6 to the line. lane violation there by the Thailand number 14 Kong Pakao. So South Africa regained possession. 6:51 to play in the game. Mcholwa for South Africa to Brewer. Back to Mcholwa. Kong Pakao putting the pressure on there for the South Africans, and Thailand will pick up the possession. And good work from Nokoma. Steals the ball back and takes his points tally closer to the 40-point mark. 38 points for the South African number 11. Kong Pakao. Fan looking for some support, and offensive foul is going to go against the Thailand number 7 Sai Suwan. Kanya Zundu for South Africa, slowing the possession down at the moment, asking Thailand to put them under a bit of pressure. Long range shot though from Nokoma. Doesn't land. Thailand in the possession once more. Kong Pakao managing to work his way past the South African defence. Lukanya Dengu, the number 13 for South Africa, called for the foul. And space opens up there for Fan, but he's unable to take that opportunity, and Kanya Zundu will bring it up for the South Africans. Zundu to Dengu. Dengu shot doesn't drop. Nokoma will pick up the rebound, and he converts for South Africa. Takes him up to the 40-point mark in the game, and Nokoma with 10 rebounds, giving him a double-double, as well as Kong Pakao, who has 21 points for Thailand and 19 rebounds. So once again, Kong Pakao putting in big efforts for Thailand. Zili Mcholwa for South Africa. Nokoma fakes the shot, spins away from the Thailand defense, plays it out to Mcholwa. Mcholwa will put up the shot, won't fall, but he'll pick up the loose ball. And South Africa with 14 more seconds to control the time. Kanya Zundu not getting that memo, but fortunately for the South Africans, they regain the possession. Thailand in possession for the meantime, but Dengu will find Zundu as the South African number 13 Dengu there picking up a steal. Kong Pakao. Foul goes against Ntando Nokoma. Third foul for the South African number 11. South Africa, though, in collective foul trouble, so 2 shots to Thailand. Raibrang to the line for Thailand. South Africa's number 13, Dengu, crashing the lane too early, so Raibrang will have another attempt. 4 minutes to play here in this game. And Raibrang makes sure on that opportunity. Mchowa. To Zundu. And Zundu will put up the shot. Rebound collected by Kongpakao. Kongpakao finding some space. Almost finds Futvan, but Andile Brewer will pick up the loose ball and crashes into the chair of Ntando Nokama. Out of bounds call against Saisuan, so Kanya Zundu will put in the possession for South Africa. Moving towards the final 3 minutes of the game. South Africa 62, Thailand 45. Nokama will put up the shot and take South Africa to 64 and takes himself up to 42 points for the game. Long pass up the court for Thailand. Charo in possession. Futvan, and Futvan converts for Thailand. Mchowa for South Africa. Space for Dengu to put up the shot. Dengu is unable to convert. Chara looking for options and finds Futvan. And he will look to get the long pass towards Kongpakao, manages to do so, and Kongpakao will convert. And the foul will be called against Zundu. So Kongpakao to the line for one. Unable to pick up the bonus point there. Offensive foul will go against Kanya Zundu as he was trying to reach for the pass there from Nokama. That will be Kanya Zundu's fifth foul, so Sabisi will come onto the court for the South Africans. 2 minutes to play here in the game. South Africa 64, Thailand 49. Kongpakao. Off the ball foul there from Lukanya Dengu, giving Thailand an opportunity to go to the line. South Africa will just want to manage this foul situation, giving Thailand opportunities to get themselves back into the game. So Thailand up to 50 now, 1:53 to play. Travel violation called against Izilium Chowa. Slapping the ball away from the Thailand number 14, Kong Pakao. Ball goes straight out of bounds, so Thailand will pick up the possession once again. Fute fan for Thailand looking to find Kong Pakao. He does. And Kong Pakao will be unsportsmanlike foul is going to be called against Nokama. Kong Pakao unable to convert on those two free throws, but Thailand will pick up the possession. Fute fan looking for Kong Pakao, and Kong Pakao eventually picking it up after Nokama had slapped it away. Converts for Thailand. South Africa trying to run the clock down, using the clock a bit better. Shot clock is at 6. Nokama will be fouled by Thailand's number 11. Charo, and South Africa will pick up the possession with 51 seconds to play here in the game. 14 seconds on the shot clock. South Africa will look to Lusanda Mankele will come onto the court for his first bit of action. Ndili Brewer will pick up the possession, and he will hold on to it for as long as possible. And Dengu missing the layup. Long pass up towards Charo, and Ndili Brewer tapping the ball away. It sort of looks like he may have injured his finger on that play. 35 seconds left of the game. South Africa 12-point advantage. Kong Pakao. Kong Pakao will keep working to the final buzzer. Takes the lead for South Africa down to 10 points. 25 seconds left of the game. South Africa with Ndile Brewer and Tanda Nokama fakes the three-point attempt. Space opens up, deflected off one of the Thailand hands, so South Africa will inbound from the baseline. Ndile Brewer. Tando Nokama with 8 seconds left will put up a one-handed 3-point attempt, and South Africa blown for the 24-second violation. So 1 second left of the game. And that will be the end of the game. So South Africa have beaten Thailand to secure their first victory in a World Championships since 2013. And they will move through to the lower part of the tournament's crossover playoffs. And we'll play the bottom team of Pool A. So from here in Sao Paulo, the final score: South Africa 64, Thailand 54.